What is happening, my YT Gizang? Y'all already know what time it is, man. This is your boy Rio, and today we got to talk about it, man. There's a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, there's some people that feel like this whole signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers was just a bad idea, okay? They just feel like it's just a flop, all right? But there is somebody that really feel like this man is going to be that guy to get the Pittsburgh Steelers over the hump. And we're going to talk all about it, man. So just sit back with your boy, and let's get into this sports talk. Yeti. Now, like I said, there are people out here that feel like this whole situation with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers is a whole wash, man. They feel like my boy Aaron Rodgers is washed up. He's done for. All right, and one person that really feel that way is my boy Bayless. Now, before y'all get to jumping on my neck about this man, let me just explain myself, okay? And I ain't even gonna explain myself, man, because I understand. Y'all can get on my neck. I know this man be lying. I know he be, he be bitter. You know what I'm saying? He be tweaking sometimes. But I gotta show y'all this because it leads up to what I'm gonna show y'all at the end. All right, so just check out the footage.
I just finished playing golf on my way home. When I heard the news, I just had to pull over and unleash. The Pittsburgh Steelers actually did it? They're actually going to sign a washed-up 41-year-old finger-pointing, blame-deflecting diva Aaron Rodgers? They are? They're going to allow Aaron Rodgers to steal from the Steelers? You're kidding. I can't believe it. He's, as LeBron says, completely washed. He was washed his last 3 years in Green Bay. Go look at the numbers of Aaron Rodgers' last 3 playoff games in Green Bay, and I'm including the final game. That was the final regular season game he played for Green Bay, which was a playoff for the playoffs against the upcoming, at that point, Detroit Lions. Go look at the numbers. Twice in a row before that, they had the number 1 seed. They're at home. What? He was washed then. I told the Jets he was washed. They actually got a reprieve because he tore his Achilles. Hope it's okay now. But he's done. I used to hate the Steelers back in the days. They played the Cowboys in the Super Bowls. They got us the first 2 times. We got them the next time. But what has become of the Pittsburgh Steelers? I don't hate them anymore. I pity them.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm sorry for wasting y'all time like that, bro. I really am, bro. Like, I really wasted y'all time with this video, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Homeboy tweaking. Tweaking, man. He crashed that, man. Let me, first of all, the number, like, where is he getting his numbers from, bro? He talking about this man had terrible games in his last playoff games. Let me give y'all some numbers, okay? Because his last numbers didn't look too bad. The last playoff he made, he took an L. Now, he took an L to the 49ers. I think it was like 13-10 or 16-10. But the man was 20 for 29 with 225 yards. I mean, he ain't getting no touchdown, but that still ain't no bad number. You get what I'm saying? Even with the year before that, he went to 2 playoffs. I think he played 2 playoff games in which he got like a 649 yards or something like that. He had 5 total touchdowns and 1 interception. So, I don't know, man. He reaching, bro. I just think he mad, man. I know, man, he old. I get it, man. But, you know, I got to respect my elder. Now, he ain't the only one that's not happy about this whole deal, man. None other than the former NFL Super Bowl champion and Pittsburgh Steelers safety, Ryan Clark himself, is not happy about this whole deal, in which he said, and I quote, "the worst case scenario for the Steelers fans." Oh, my gosh. Matter of fact, man, how y'all feel about this whole situation? Do y'all think it was a good idea to get my boy Aaron Rodgers, or do y'all feel like it was a waste of time? Now, I will say, you know, when you look at that quarterback lineup that the Pittsburgh Steelers got, they needed somebody, okay? But was Aaron Rodgers the guy to get? Or should they try to work things out with my boy Justin Fields, man? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that whole situation. But there is somebody that feel like this man, Aaron Rodgers, is that guy to get the Pittsburgh Steelers over the hump and possibly get them to the Super Bowl. None other than my boy Stephen A. Smith. Now, I got footage on that, and I'm going to stop running my mouth and let y'all check that out real quick. Take a look.
DK Metcalf is there. We got a number one receiver we can rely upon, not somebody temperamental. Okay, so we got that, all right? Robert Woods is there, okay? Austin, if I remember correctly, is there. Yeah, so I'm looking at all of these things, right? And I'm saying, okay, gets us to Aaron Rodgers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sick of the haterade that has been thrown on Aaron Rodgers. I think people are ultra critical of him. It has not been ideal. I know not one but two losses to the San Francisco 49ers at Lambeau Field when he was a Green Bay Packer. I get that part. I know that his Jet tenure was not impressive. He got hurt the fourth play his first year, okay? Last year he came back from from the Achilles heel. People forget that stuff. Still threw 28 touchdowns.
Played better.
Still played better as one season went on. It wasn't great. We understand that. But they talk about with the Achilles that it takes you a couple of years. So I expect him to be better. And last but not least, let me tell you something. Beggars can't be choosy. Beggars cannot be choosy.
Go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had Mason Rudolph. We had Skylar Thompson, okay? Sound like a damn soap opera, okay?
You would know, right?
Soap opera. I would know, okay? Will Howard, I hope he has promise coming out of Ohio State. I get it. But damn, we needed Aaron Rodgers. Let me tell you something. I believe in that brother. I believe in that bad man. I believe he will show up again. And I think that he's hearing all the muttering. Now, he was in darkness, Molly. Remember we went in the cave and he was in darkness. What has happened? Light has shined down upon him. He is married. You understand what I'm saying? He is happy. You understand? And as a result, he gets to focus on football because you got a guy like Tomlin and I handle the rest. I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to show up this year and going to prove the naysayers wrong. I believe in Aaron Rodgers.
Now, from the sound of Stephen A. Smith, man, he is very excited about his Steelers. He is happy with the deal, and he feel like it's going to be all good. Let me ask y'all something before I get up out of here. Do y'all feel like they will win a playoff game, in which we all know they haven't won a playoff game in God knows how long? Do y'all think Aaron Rodgers is going to finally get them that win, or do y'all feel like it ain't no chance? Y'all drop them things down in the comments below. I got to get up out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one.